The budget speech isn't just bad, it's like asking a broke friend to pay for dinner and then ordering the lobster.
When people zone
have our smallanyana skeletons.
Did I hear that correctly? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Joe Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. So who's getting the short end of the stick? Well, that would be the consumers. VAT's going up, meaning everything is going to cost more. But don't worry, your income tax brackets aren't being adjusted for inflation. Basically, the government is saying we're taking more of your money, but hey, we left the fuel levies alone. That's like a thief stealing your wallet and then saying, at least I didn't take your shoes. Smokers and drinkers, you're in trouble too. Alcohol and tobacco taxes are going up because apparently government incompetence can only be fixed if you suffer first. And travelers, Home Affairs is getting 4.9 billion rand less. So if you were hoping for quicker passport and visas, I hope you like long lines and red tape. But who are the winners of the budget speech? Infrastructure companies, for one. The government is spending 1.03 trillion on roads, water, and energy. Now, before you celebrate, let's remember this is the same government that spent 15 million rand on a stadium, and yet it looks like an empty parking lot.
I think that is a bit of a disappointment. You'd understand that the budget for this was 22.7 million rand, but because of the lack of a netball court, they then dwindled it down to 15 million rand, but they still say that it's too highly priced compared to what's on the ground. It's an open field, and in fact, the athletics track, you'd have to actually wear boots just to safeguard your feet into some of the stones that you'll be met with along the road.
Also, civil servants are getting a 5.5 salary increase because clearly when there's not enough money, the best thing to do is pay yourself more. The real winners, though, are of course the ANC.
Gee, what a total shocker.
They somehow convinced people that a VAT increase was necessary while keeping their bloated cabinet of ministers intact. You'd think cutting back on some of those luxury SUVs and VIP protection squads might free up some cash, but no. It's always better to squeeze the taxpayer instead. And let's not forget the political fallout. The DA is outright refusing to support the budget, calling it ANC's way of oppressing the poor. Action SA is rejecting it too, pointing out that South Africans shouldn't be paying for government failures while corruption and mismanagement continue unchecked. And the MK party? They're also not backing it. But I want to make a quick observation here because I feel that this is all theatrics. This budget speech was meant to happen in February, but like Eskom, it got delayed. The reason? The GNU couldn't agree on a 2% VAT hike. Big shocker, right? But wait, there's a plot twist. They came back with a compromise.
Listen properly.
0.5% this year and a 0.5 increase next year. So basically a 1% increase over the next year. Oh wow, so generous. That's like a loan shark saying, I want to break both your legs, but I'll start with the kneecaps and then work my way up. This is a classic tactic. First propose something extreme, watch everyone freak out, then walk it back a little. And suddenly, the smaller blow doesn't seem so bad. We've seen this before. They did the same tactic during lockdown with the levels of lockdown, and they've done the same tactic with load shedding with the different stages. Remember when they said that there's maybe stage 8 or stage 16 coming, but then we were all happy when it was just stage 6. And my point here is that people shouldn't be accepting this at all. It's conditioning, plain and simple.
This is dictatorship at the highest.
So there you have it. Higher taxes, no real cuts to government waste, and a masterclass in manipulating public perception. But hey, at least the fuel levy stayed the same, right? That should make up for the fact that your grocery bill is going to go up and your salary won't stretch as far. But if you're tired of the ANC treating South Africans like an ATM, please leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming your way. And don't forget to become a member to this channel. It goes a long way to supporting the channel and helping me to continue producing content for you guys. There's a lot of exclusive perks, so please go check that join button if you want some more information. And if you can't become a member, that's okay as well. Please consider giving a super thanks or a Sasa thanks. Those also help support the channel greatly. And I'd just like to give a shout out to those of you that have given super thanks recently. Diavold Murray, thank you so much. Amanda Van Fake and Niels. Sorry if I butchered your name, I tried my best, but thank you all so much for the super thanks. And for everyone else that has given a super thanks, thank you guys so much. It really goes a long way to supporting this channel. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching. Your Newsflash is in.
So where do babies come from?
Well, I was waiting for the right time to have this conversation with you.
One of my friends already told me,
One
but
of your friends already told you.
Yeah, but I wanted to make sure.
Well, a lot of kids guess, but they don't really...
I don't know. He seemed really sure.
Well, what did they say?
He said storks bring the babies.
That's it. That's it.
See, that's crazy.
Right? They just be flying around with babies. It's scary too.
Right, because what if they drop the babies?
They die.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
So the stork's just out there flying around with babies in their mouths.
Yeah, it's just out there.
The original DoorDash.
Yeah, no contact, please.
Just leave the baby on the porch.
Yep, it even backs up and takes the picture like...
Gucci, Gucci, goo. Gucci, goo.
Oh, let me see you smile, baby.
Gucci, Gucci, goo, baby. Big boy
Gucci,
smile
Gucci,
for the
goo.
man. Oh, be it, do a big boy smile for the camera.
And then on to the next delivery. On to the next one.
Wow, it's beautiful, right?
It is quite amazing. Too bad I'm lying.
What?
Yeah, I just be having sex with your mom.
What?
I don't know if the storks deliver in other places, but at this household, I be